Yo, I be feeling like time moves in accordance to your perception. Like I remember speaking to somebody when I was a kid, and we was talking about time, and he was like, "How the older you get, the faster time goes," which is kind of a scary thought because it's like, damn, like time already feels like it's moving faster already, and I'm pretty young, so if it's gonna move any faster than this, that's wild. But I think, funny enough, believing that time moves faster the older you get actually does make time move faster. And hear me out on this. He might have been onto something though on a psychological level though, because as a kid, your brain actually can't perceive time the same way it does as an adult. It's kind of like how you put a kid in timeout for maybe like 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes to him feels like a lifetime, but that 5 minutes to you just flew past. And they'd be like, I don't want to go in timeout, I don't want to go in timeout. But it's only you really only putting them in there for a little bit of time. To them, time doesn't really register the same way it does to us. And I'm assuming that it's because they pay attention to the time more. Kind of like how if you sit down and you stare at the clock for an hour, it feels like it's taking forever. But if you spin around and do a couple things and you look back at the time, an hour just flew past. You get what I mean? So there's that. And then I'll be thinking about it, like, for instance, when I'm at work, or if I'm working or whatever, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get this, and this done by this time. And because I'm trying to get it done by a certain time, it seems like time is moving against me. So time actually moves faster. But if I sit there and I'm like, yo, when is 8 o'clock gonna come for me to get out of here? And I'm thinking that the whole time, time actually seems like it's moving slower. You get me? So that's not me when I'm like, it's all a matter of perception. There's a whole bunch of other like time hacks that I do sometimes to make time move faster and time move slower. But honestly, I think it's just a matter of perspective. And I think there's ways that you can actually slow down time. Because time is kind of subjective, in a sense. And to draw a reference to what I mean with the age thing and everything that I'm saying in combination, it's like when you're younger, you thinking to yourself like, I can't wait to become a teenager, I can't wait to become an adult or whatnot, blah blah blah. And because you're thinking like, I can't wait to get to this place, it feels like it's taking forever to get there. But then when you get to that point, you become an adult and everything, you realize it's not like that. Now you don't want time to keep moving faster, and then it feels like time is moving faster. You get what I mean? So it's like, that's what I mean with the age thing. Like, that's probably why it feels like when you get older that time is moving faster, because now you don't want time to go faster, as opposed to when you were a kid and you did want time to go faster. So to some people, maybe like 50 years feels like 1,000 years, and 50 years to some people feels like 10. You get what I mean? It all depends. Like somebody who's probably like imprisoned for mad long and did mad years, them years that they did in there probably don't feel like the same years to the people on the outside. And emotion would also play a big part in it too. Because I feel like the more positive emotion you have, like if you're happy or relaxed or whatever, the faster time moves. But the more like sad, if you're sad and depressed and whatnot, time kind of moves slower. Which is kind of strange. But I think it's because you're just really hyper focused on what's happening around you. Kind of like you're just staring at the clock. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. But, you know, sometimes too, it's new things too. I think because you've been here for so long and things aren't new to you as they were like when you first got here, sometimes that might be why time's moving fast too. For example, I don't know if you know this, but if you watch a movie for the first time, you've never seen it before, that movie, that 2 hours or whatever that you watched it, seems like forever. But if you rewatch the movie actually flies past. Like, go watch a movie for the first time and then come back the next day and watch it again. And you'll be like, yo, why does this movie feel like it just went by so fast? Because it's not new to you anymore. It's like your brain actually slows things down when it's new. I don't know if you know that. So it's like, maybe that's also why time feels like it moves faster the older you get, because it's less things that you're new to and your brain isn't really slowing things down as much. You feel me? But the fact that our brains are even able to slow down time means that we can do it, like of our own volition. We just got to figure out how.